Welcome to the Court of Fowl. My name is Richter, your court mage, always at your service. It is what? It's been kind of hot today. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a hot Friday. Weather I do not 100% agree with. But we did have, we had a wonderful Koto clip go live about an hour, 20 minutes ago. So that's good news. That'll help ease the day. But, god damn, it was hot today and I did not like that. However, it's now evening and I get to spend time with all of you guys. So that seems like it's going to turn things around. I also got distracted by a lizard that looked like meat. Anyway, so we did also have a bunch of events. We had the Game Awards actually today, and there's a bunch of things that came out that we can actually talk about. There's a lot of things. Let me actually take I should have taken notes. But I do think that we can probably do it one thing at a time. Let's start, I guess, with some of the announcements and trailers from the Game Awards. Have you all seen it, by the way? Have you guys seen the Game Awards, or at least some of the announcements that came out from the Game Awards? Also, I just got an email. Let me take a look. Ever Crisis is coming out on Steam. Holy crap, Ever Crisis? Let me take a look real quick. Ever Crisis. That I actually did not know until now. Ever Crisis. Wait, no, what? Why isn't it? Did I get lied to? Did I get lied to? Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. What have we got? Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, FF6, 7, 5, 4, 9, 3, 13, 2, 8, 7 Reunion Crisis Core, 15 Windows Edition, 8 Remastered, 13, 2 World of FF, Stranger of Paradise, 1 to 6 bundle, 15 Episode Arden, 12 Zodiac Age. I may have been bamboozled. Or this is for US. When is it coming out? It says it's coming to Steam, but when is it? New players. I don't understand. Is this gonna come out like US time? Is this gonna come out US time? We'll check tomorrow. We'll confirm tomorrow if Ever Crisis is coming out on Steam. Because I know it's been out on iOS and Google Play for a while now, I think, but just not in my region. I passed out after a few trailers. Oh. Okay, so a couple things. I guess we'll start with just since we're on the subject of FF7 Ever Crisis. They did release essentially a new trailer with like the song for Rebirth. And some new, some new footage of the game. They showed a lot more gameplay. They showed a lot, I think, they revealed Sid, I think, for the first time. Yeah. I'm not gonna replay it again, by the way, so we'll probably avoid doing that for now. Also, it looks like that there's a live Genshin event right now. There is a live Genshin event. Let me mute the tab. Yeah, it looks like there is a version 4.3 event going on for Genshin. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on today. What the hell? Did like all the gaming companies just decide to be like, you know what? Let's blow everyone's mind with so many announcements today. Or is it because or was it intentional that today was the Game Awards? So a lot of companies took advantage of the fact that yeah, everybody's going to be looking for like new game announcements, new trailers, all the stuff that's supposed to be like, you know, along with the Game Awards. So they're just doing a bunch of announcements as well. So when people are looking for like game trailers or something, then maybe there are things that are going to come up. Because the one I'm looking at right now, I think, is a Japanese, what do you call it? Is the Japanese live stream of it. That was live for about 25 minutes now. So they announced that new character, that girl with the, what looks like a rifle? Not entirely sure what that business is about. They did reveal the rerun for Ayaka. And that other girl with an axe. Is this... Are they like going with a whole new weapon class? Because it looks like the other girl also has a gun. Is Genshin just like releasing like 2 new weapon classes or something? Like the rifle and the axe or something? No idea though. Could be anything. And I'm not, you know, listening to the audio either. Yeah, she's getting another rerun soon. Yes, she is. I'm a little tempted, but I'm kind of rolling for Ayato right now, so I don't think I'll have any. I don't think I'll have anything to roll with. Also, might as well post it here. UBRQC4MCT4PZ. There we go. That is a code for Genshin Asia for the Asia servers. If you want to get some free 100 gems and 5 EXP, what are these sheets? There you go. Enjoy, chat. If you're if you have a Genshin account on the Asia server, you can go ahead and redeem that for 100 gems. Let's see. Oh yeah, free gems. All right. Okay. Am I winning? We haven't started. I haven't yet started to soil myself, Oliver. Also, welcome to the stream. Free gems. Yeah. Okay. So, FF7 aside, I do feel like what do you call that? They're gonna cover a lot of ground. And I also just remembered that FF7 Rebirth is gonna be released on 2 discs, which has not... Honestly, though, I find it appropriate that it's FF7 that's gonna be doing this, because if I recall correctly, FF7 was also the very first Final Fantasy to be released on multiple discs. On the PS1, I think it was probably the first to have not just 2 discs, but like 3. Final Fantasy VII on the PS1 went 3 whole discs, which was mind-blowing at the time. And it makes me wonder, is it going to be like, are we going to have that kind of like system again where, please insert disc 2. Also, I think I need to mute for a little. There we go. Hopefully no more notification. But yeah, please insert disc 2. Please insert disc 3. Like, are we really hitting that point where there are so many assets for FF7 Rebirth that they cannot fit it all into one disc? The days when you don't have to install stuff. True. I mean, that's the that actually is a very you actually bring up a pretty solid point there. Like, how big must it be for a console that you can't just download it? You would think that they would be like, yeah, here's one disc, you know, and then you can download the rest of it. Or is it just like on principle that, yeah, they're putting it on 2 discs so that even if you're offline, you can play it? But no, that doesn't make any sense. It's almost understood now that even if you have like a physical copy, it's gonna try to update and download stuff. Especially when we have like day 1 patches. I suddenly have more questions now about why they went with 2 discs instead of just keeping it to 1. Is it gonna be that big of a download? I mean, I remember FF15 had a pretty massive download. I don't know about 16, but I remember FF15 had a pretty big download on PS4. Huh. The inner machinations. Oh, I'm a little worried though. It does make me a little worried that if it has that much content, right? If they ever release it, hopefully, fingers crossed, that when they release it on Steam, right? How big of a download is that gonna be? How big would FF7 Rebirth be as a full download on Steam? Let me check real quick. Hello, Yuki! Welcome. We're talking about a bunch of stuff from what do you call it? From the Game Awards. And we're starting off a bit actually with the FF7 Rebirth song announcement trailer. And the fact that it's going to be released on 2 discs, which has not happened, I think, in a very long time. My first message probably got deleted. YouTube doesn't tell. Let me see. Huh. No, either that or it hasn't popped up in a while. Or it was like quite out some while ago. Oh, there we go. I see your message. It didn't pop up in what do you call that? I don't think it popped up originally. Might have been because YouTube didn't quite like how aggressive you were getting, Yuki. Oh no, maybe I just skipped it. No, it's there. It's there. Let's see. Or okay. So YouTube did what do you call it? Did filter it. Thank you, Eve, for taking care of the prude that is YouTube. Okay. So yeah, going back to FF7 being on 2 discs. Like I said, I feel that's very appropriate because because FF7 was also the first one to go multi-disc in the franchise, with 3 discs no less. So I am unsure how to feel about like the potential for Rebirth to make it into, when it goes onto Steam. Because like I'm looking at the install for FF7 Remake Intergrade. It's almost 100 gigs. Just for the Intergrade. For Remake plus Intergrade. How big is it possibly gonna be for... Did I check Epic Store today? No, but I can check it now. They gave out a monster fighting game. Nani? Oh, I need to sign in again. Give me a second. It's telling me that I need to sign in. Continue. Intergrade was bullshit, true. I mean, it is. It is. Technically, Intergrade was DLC. It was just that on the Steam release, they had a combined. They released it as a combination of both the original remake plus the what do you call that? Plus Intergrade. But the original, yeah, but originally, like even on I think PS5, it was released as DLC for FF7 remake. Yeah. I think they probably did it just like for the convenience, where, you know what? Let's just bundle it. Let's sell it as a bundle. Had the original, but couldn't just get the extra stuff. Yeah, actually, that I'm pretty miffed by, because what do you call that? When they originally released the remake, right? I bought it on what do you call it? I bought it on PS4, right? So I bought it on PS4, and I was eagerly awaiting the release of you know for the next installment and stuff, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, all right. Then they announced, what do you call it? They announced YouTube's autofilter. Yeah, YouTube is becoming a bit of a you know, it is what it is at times. Oh, there's another one, predecessor. So Gigabash, by the way, Oliver. I'm grabbing it now while it's free. Anyway, so with FF7 remake, so I got it on PS4. Problem is, when they announced the Intergrade DLC, they never released it on PS4. It went straight to PS5. But I was like, all right, that's fine. It's on PS5. They'll release it eventually on PS4, right? They'll release Intergrade on PS4. And then I waited patiently. I waited for God knows how long. Welcome, Turin. So I waited for what do you call it? How have you been doing, by the way? We're gonna have 2K23 next week. I'll work on the things, the custom characters. They never did. No, they never released what do you call it? Intergrade on PS4, which pissed me off. I only gave up on the entire idea when I found out that Intergrade was being released on Steam along with FF7 Remake. When I saw that, yeah, we're releasing FF7 Remake on Steam plus Intergrade, that was when my heart realized they're not releasing it on PS4. They're never releasing it on PS4. And that was the day that I told myself, fuck it, I am buying this again on Steam. You know, I'm buying it again on Steam with the Intergrade. And the unfortunate part is that while I was playing it, I had to really downscale everything. I had to downscale a lot of as much of the settings as I could, because my PC at the time, before my current one, which is only September, October, November, 3 months old. My current PC is only 3 months old. So prior to this, my older PC, which was like 7, 8 years old or something at that point, couldn't really fully play FF7 Remake. I mean, it could, but I also had to consider that I was going to stream it. So there were some cutscenes that were pretty slow. So I had to scale everything down, make sure that nothing else was running, so that I could actually properly stream FF7 Remake. And thankfully, the PC was able to handle it all the way up until the ending. So, you know, pat on the back for my old PC. She served very well for a long time. Let's see. Oh yeah, in the case of 2K23 Turin, I'm planning to have it as a Royal Rumble. So we're gonna have it as like a winner take all kind of scenario there. And then that's gonna be like the kickoff for the 2K23 playthrough, and then we'll go into the career mode. Yeah. Honestly though, at least going back to FF7, I am rather hopeful that we'll cover a lot of ground. And I have a feeling I think I know where they might cut off the FF7 Rebirth game, at what point of the story, based on just what they showed us at the at the song announcement. I have a feeling that they're gonna take it up until the City of Ancients, and then they'll end shortly after we get that iconic scene. You know, the one where a particular silver-haired pretty boy comes from above with his overcompensating Nodachi. So that's where I suspect Rebirth will end, at around that point. Then from there, it'll be like a sad, tragic ending, you know, and then that's where we'll cut it off, right? And then the next game is like the final game, whatever they're gonna call it, you know. They'll finally be able to go back on that path towards the finale. Welcome, Kadanda. Welcome. Virgil, perhaps. I would love to see Sephiroth do the meme. Somebody should do that. Have Sephiroth do the chair meme. That'd be fun. It's been a long time though, Kadanda. How have you been? Because right now we're kind of just going through the we're going through some of the stuff that happened from the Game Awards. Venom versus Carnage would be fun in 2K23. That would be. I'm doing. Actually, I just came back to streaming Kadanda last Sunday. I was out for a couple of weeks. Originally, I was supposed to just like be off stream for like a couple of weeks, but then that also got extended because I got sick right before. So that was like a couple days of streaming that I couldn't do. And a lot of things have, I'm kind of just back now. Plus, we're doing, also mostly on YouTube nowadays. So, but ever since Twitch is now allowing multi-streaming, I decided to swim in both lanes, as they say. So we have now Twitch, which is kind of also, which I'm trying to keep steady. And then we also have YouTube, where almost all of my videos are now. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so after living the best of both worlds, maybe. Technically, guys, it's against the rules to combine both YouTube chat and Twitch chat. You know? Any take on the poor Korean community? Ooh. Here's the thing. I don't know what the situation... Okay, from what I understand, right? From what I understand, the Korean Twitch scenario is that Korean ISPs seem to be charging both the senders of the data and the receivers of data. So that seems to be the case. So, for example, let's say in most places, I think maybe almost everywhere else, how the situation works is that if you're accessing the internet, you're paying money to your internet service provider because they're delivering the goods to you, and you're the one receiving it. Now, my understanding of the scenario, I could be wrong. So if someone knows if someone can correct me, please do, because I don't know enough about it. I personally have not had a lot of SOCO contacts. But yeah, so my understanding is that on their side, the ISPs also charge the services that broadcast internet, that broadcast data to users. So for example, a service like Twitch or YouTube that is like sending out, that is broadcasting data to Korean users, is also going to be charged a certain amount of money. So if that is the case, I do understand how the situation can get pretty dire. But at the same time, I do feel like like, I don't know what the data is like. I don't know what the situation is as far as the ratio of Korean users and and how much traffic is actually going through those services. And also how much Twitch is making money off of Korean streamers. Even when you use VPN, you have to pay for it to use it legally. I see. But yeah, I don't know too much about the situation, but it really sucks. I mean, like at the end of the day, it sucks for both the Korean viewers and the Korean streamers. Because like there is what that basically means is that content creation from Korea is just not as sustainable anymore. Right? Like it's just not as viable if that's going to be the case. When Twitch, the de facto largest live streaming platform, can't afford to do business in South Korea, I don't know. But then again, I also do feel like that Twitch has not also been like in the best of situations as far as income goes. I mean, that's the reason why they've been trying to like change things up a lot lately. Why they probably, why they're probably letting people do multi-streaming, because people just don't like it on Twitch anymore. They're probably trying to regain some of the market that they've lost to other services like Kick or some of the other like not safe NSFW streaming services. Like I can imagine that some people were just, you know what, why not I just go to like, I don't know, like OnlyFans or Kick or some other platform where it's easier for people to do content that'll probably get you banned off of Twitch. Because Twitch used to be that platform where you could get away with that kind of stuff. But it does seem like that Twitch is kind of trying to be a bit more, I don't know, by the books, I suppose. But maybe that's not working out too well for them. Because that's not what people are kind of used to when they think of Twitch. But I suppose it's also been a long time coming that Twitch needs to kind of reel in its the kind of content and stuff at the risk of alienating people who would want to do ads on Twitch. So yeah, I feel like I feel like it's only another symptom of Twitch going on its, downward spiral. That's kind of my opinion on it, this is not the first time that Twitch is encountering trouble. So the fact that South Korean Twitch is just gonna be gone, it's just another symptom of a deeper problem. Yeah, it's gonna affect viewers for sure. Like imagine they can no longer exactly, not just like their favorite streamer, but just imagine if you find out that your favorite streamer is gonna be going to another platform, right? There's a question of, are they gonna be streaming, say, on YouTube, where it's a bit of a safer platform, That's fine. But what happens then if, let's say, your favorite streamer goes to a place like Kick, where some people definitely have their apprehensions for a platform like Kick, backed by crypto money. That's not necessarily everybody's cup of tea, right? does that mean then that you'll now have conflicted feelings about supporting your favorite streamer on a platform that you don't support? Take it just a gamble platform? I mean, that's just an example, right? So that kind of situation where you may want to support your favorite streamer where they go, right? If they've been affected by this, but if they go to a platform that you as a person can't support, that's rough. That's gonna be a rough situation. I wouldn't blame anyone if, if they just decided to not support that streamer anymore because they went to that kind of platform. So yeah, it's a bad situation. It's honestly tough for everyone. And I do feel like that Twitch was in that situation as well, where they can't, they claimed that they were operating at a loss in Korea. And if that's the case, how long have they been operating at a loss? And how much of a loss have they been taking? So it's not great. It's not a great situation. My heart does go out to all of the South Korean creators out there who are now essentially finding themselves in search of a new home. And we all know that it's not easy to rebuild your platform. Like on Twitch, for example, right now I have 800, and I only kind of broke 800 recently during the comeback stream. And that's kind of and a lot of that was because of the comeback stream. There were people who were very kind enough to subscribe from what do you call that? From the raid. Meanwhile, what do you call that? Meanwhile, over in other areas, it hasn't been so great. Yeah. And so 800 over on Twitch, right? And I switched over to YouTube, right? Hoping to be okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to be more steady and try to build a platform on YouTube. And currently I'm at, what's this? 400 something? 400 something. I can't remember. Give me a hot minute. Damn it. Currently at 467, right? And I gotta say, to me it feels like getting as much as I have 460. What do you call that? 467 on YouTube. I felt like that was a much more, that was much more of a struggle than getting 800 on Twitch, because primarily, on Twitch, I'm not gonna lie, if you get to interact with the right people on Twitch, it'll help your numbers a lot. Knowing the right people, getting rated by some bigger creators, and then having that community kind of just come in and also subscribe, follow you on Twitch. It's a lot easier on a platform like Twitch versus say on YouTube, where it's a lot more isolated, but then there is kind of that feeling of, hey, if I get a lot of stuff on YouTube, it's a lot of it you can feel was your personal effort, right? Because you don't get raids as often on YouTube as a place like Twitch, where everybody can just start raiding everyone, and then you can get a handful of new followers on Twitch every couple of raids. That's just not the same case for a place like YouTube, right? So imagine all of those creators now have to like go to a new place, essentially start over. Even if you have like people who already like you and want to follow you. Twitch is more interactive too, true. That's honestly like the reason why Twitch has been able to maintain such a, you know, such a strong hold on live streaming, because that's what their platform is built for. Low latency, so that you're practically interacting with the streamer in real time, whereas compared to YouTube, all of the people on YouTube are a couple of seconds behind. So, you know, that it's gonna be rough. It is gonna be rough for building from scratch, building on an unfamiliar platform whose algorithm you kind of need to figure out, right? Because if you move from Twitch to Kick, it's not the same thing. It looks similar, but it doesn't necessarily behave the same way. And it's also a matter of luck. Because there are some times where, you know, if you get big enough on a particular platform, it's also good timing, because it means that there were enough people who were interested in watching your content at that period of time and over a course of whatever period you've been growing. Who's to say that if you start over again that it's gonna end up, you know, growing your number as well? It's kind of a similar situation with like, you guys have seen those like scenarios where somebody gets like someone gets banned on a platform or something and they have to like start over. Yeah. But to me, if you can make it on YouTube, I think it's more stable. That is fair. That is actually one of the reasons that I also switched to YouTube primarily, because I did have a similar like feel that YouTube is much more steady as a platform, and also much more what do you call that? Like, it's a lot more chill. And what do you call that? It's like, it's the kind of platform where you don't have to worry too much about the about how long you have to stream, because I think I've already explained this several times before, but on Twitch, you kind of only matter when you're live. Because once you're offline, you'll rarely find people who will be going through people's, you know, who will randomly go through different streamers' catalogs and check what their latest streams are. Like, unless they're already following you, they're probably not gonna be going through your archives, right? They're not gonna be watching your VODs. Unlike YouTube, where after you're streaming, your VOD essentially becomes a video that someone else can just stumble onto, right? Like, it becomes a YouTube video. And it becomes easier for people to like just run into your content without any additional effort on your part. Twitch is more of a chatting stream. YouTube is like a content storage switch. Yeah, that's true. Because you will have like, you know, your streams become VODs forever. Whereas Twitch, your VODs are gone after like a week or two, depending like at what level you're at. I actually don't get why Twitch deletes your VODs. There is a very good reason for that, Zach. And it's because Twitch is generally a lot more, how do I put it? They play loosey-goosey when it comes to copyright content. They do not actively scan content for copyrighted material. So that's one thing you have to be very mindful of, is that that is why you have like, you had content creators, I think a couple months ago, where they were streaming, what was it? What was the meta at the time? Hell's Kitchen, I think? There were people streaming just the episodes of, you know, they were live reacting / watching Hell's Kitchen on stream. That was the only thing they were doing. Like, they had themselves in a corner or something, right? And then they had like most of the screen was just the episode of Hell's Kitchen that was playing. And that, for a lot of people, that just flew under the radar. And because of that, you can't keep that's why they don't keep your VODs for that long. Because if they did, it would mean that it would be easier for someone to get caught. You know, it would be easier for someone to get caught streaming copyrighted material. But YouTube bot is being stupid sometimes too. I know someone got demonetized for that vid for calling a tiger painting fat. I see. But that's the thing though, right? There is a kind of a system on YouTube where the moment you have a video up, sometimes even before, right? Where, well, let's just say, let's ignore the part during the live bit. Let's say that the moment you have your VOD up, right? It immediately starts getting scanned for copyrighted content. Which is why whenever I finish a stream and I'm like, okay, did I get any copyright hits today? Especially if I do like a karaoke stream where it's like, oh yeah, I totally used a song or like just the backtrack of a particular song, and then YouTube's gonna be like, yeah, we know this song, so you're gonna get a copyright notice for it. Whereas on Twitch, the only time you can really get caught is if someone reports you while you're live and someone from Twitch investigates you while you're live. So the only way to get caught on Twitch, essentially, is to get caught in the act. Which for most people, they're not gonna bother. You know? Most people aren't gonna go out of their way to report a live stream of someone watching Hell's Kitchen. Like, are you that strong of an advocate for Hell's Kitchen content that you would report a streamer that's like, let's say, maybe to less than 20 people, 30 people? Heck, even some of the bigger creators, everybody's just like, yeah, let's watch along. So that's why Twitch does not keep their VODs for that extended period. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I lost internet for a second there. I got a little notification. I don't know if anyone noticed it. No? I'll wait for a little bit. Anyway. So yeah, that's the reason. So hopefully, you know, hopefully all of the Korean streamers will find a new home, and that you know, they manage to recover from this really, really unfortunate, you know, timing. Because I know it's some people have it as their livelihood, you know? Some people don't make a lot of money on Twitch, but it's sometimes for some people it's just enough. You're very choppy. We can't catch every other word. I see. I think that was just the net being bad for a while. Is it better now? I'm also not sure. Maybe the Twitch folks might have it better. If you guys are aware, if you guys have noticed it, did I get like disconnected completely? Because I feel like in the case of YouTube, there's a buffer, which is the reason why there's delay in the first place, because YouTube likes to buffer a couple of seconds of the stream so that in case you get like, you know, in case you get a momentary disconnection, they have a couple seconds of leeway for you to get your internet back up or whatever was going wrong. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff though that we need to that have been brought up during the Game Awards as well that I don't think we'll have time to really get into, to be honest. But yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll have what do you call it? Maybe we can have like another stream soon, or we'll talk about some of the other Game Awards happenings in more detail. So let me just try and get us set up for the actual game. Let me see now. Let me try to pull up our game. Gotta load it up. Hello, welcome, milady. Joined at the right time? Well, welcome, welcome. We are about to start with the Exit 8. And I have a very, very bad feeling about this. Let me just get ourselves acclimated and move the scene. I do need to make a little bit of an update with the source, because I need to set that up. Oh wait, it's on display capture right now, isn't it? Right, because we couldn't do what do you call it? We couldn't do screen capture with Spider-Man. And I'm not yet sure why. I need to look into that this weekend. Alright, let's see if... There we go. Okay, so this one works. We don't have to worry about it. So, let's move on to the game. Not as smooth a transition as I was hoping, but it is what it is. Alright, everyone ready? Everyone ready for a bad time? Also, quick question. Is the stream still choppy? Before we continue. At least on the YouTube side of things. Is it choppy? Because if it is, I might have to check if it's still choppy. Let's see. It's fine for you, milady? Thank you. Thank you for confirming, at least on Twitch side. YouTube side looks good. All right. No more stalling. No smoking. Is this it? Are we just jumping right in? Okay, gonna take some water. You're always in a bad time? God damn it, Azzy. Also, welcome, welcome. I've missed you. Welcome back. It's been a while. Oh. But let's check these posters out. Like this. Makeup art. 2023, December. Huh. December 15, December 7. This is the future. That means they probably scanned these posters relatively close to release date. October 10. Okay, move fast. I feel like these are actual posters. Security camera in operation with creepy eyes. Alright. Exit 8. Keep left. Okay. Wait a minute, this is exit 0. Nanbu Park, Mizuta Junior High School, Yonago Temple, Happongi Crossing. This is exit 0. Are we back? We are back. Oh man, I hate this. I literally just watched, what do you call that? I was rewatching gameplay of PT earlier today. And I don't like this. I hate how it looks really convincing. We're back here. Oh. The dude's there again. Exit 8. Is there anything we need to do, though? Is this me or the video suddenly got choppy? I'm not sure. Yeah. Audio is fine, but the video got choppy. Let's see. It's not net frames. Can anyone else check on YouTube side if it's not behaving properly? Don't overlook any anomalies. If you find anomalies, turn back immediately. If you don't find anomalies, do not turn back to go out from exit 8. Oh, this is the first warning. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Turn back. Oh, exit 1. Oh. Okay. That looks good. One exit closer, true. Keep left. No, we're back at 0? Any anomalies, turn back immediately. Do not turn back. Oh, fuck you. So this is from 0. This is where we turn and we see... Oh, it's randomized. Well, shit. Wait, there are 2 doors there. That's not right. Everything's fine on Twitch side, though? I see. Okay. That's still not a good sign. Damn it! Ah! Then that means we shouldn't have turned there. Piece of shit. Oof. This place is gonna drive me bonkers, I'm sure of it. Yeah, exit 0, blah 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 blah. This is insanity. Sheer insanity. Oh, that dude's moving fast. I don't like that. Not one bit. Ugh. Shit. Oh, I don't like that. Is 1 minute and 10 seconds? How? Man, I'm not here to speedrun this. I'm just here to get by. You know? I'm just trying to get by, my dude. Oh, there we go. 2 exits. 2 exits down. Yeah. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Look for the differences. I'm trying. With a smile. 808. Okay. Open. Dog Salon Zooey. Makeup at. Move fast. Why do I feel like that some of these things are going to get more and more minute as far as the details go? All right. Not bad. So 3 is a clear. Okay. Speed runners are the anomalies. No smoking, 3 doors. Okay, Zooey, dog salon. Move fast, 10-10. Everything looked okay that run. If this is suddenly 0 again, I'm gonna flip my shit. Fuck! What did I miss? The fuck did I miss? Okay. You got this. You got this. Okay, let's... Okay, let's keep track of everything in 0. That's our baseline, buddy. 1 security camera. Oh, that's a stair going up. That's not our path. There we go. 1. These are 2 security cameras. I don't think... Is this right? Oh, it is. 2 security cameras. It's probably 0 again, isn't it? No, that's still 0. We go back on that one. So this is... Fuck! Okay. 0. Is it still the stairs? Okay. Ugh. This is gonna drive me bonkers for sure. So this one, turning right, should be... No, this is absolutely reverse. What did I... so it's normal to hear than YouTube? I see. What's going on YouTube? YouTube is going absolutely bonkers, isn't it? Give me a second. What's going on YouTube? Why are we encoding lag? Give me a minute, chat. I need to see what's going on the red team. Why? Yeah, YouTube is dying right now. What's up? It says that it's not receiving enough. Stream health. Why? Why is that? 2000? Oh shit! Why is it only 2000 kbps? Give me a minute. 13.5. That's supposed to be it. Why is it not? Or is it because... Or maybe it's because it's all going to Twitch? Okay. I think it's because almost all of the bandwidth was going on Twitch. It's the 1 frame per second experience. I see. Okay. I think this is gonna be a little problematic. Well, more than a little problematic. Because I can see that my, I can see that the amount of data that's going to Twitch is at 12 Mbps, which is far more than it has any right to get. So what I might do is... What I'm going to do is I will have it... I'm going to stop the Twitch stream for a second, and I'll let YouTube catch up as far as frame rate goes. Yeah? Fingers crossed that it works. So hang on, Twitch chat. I'll be back in just a second. All right, so I can't restart the YouTube stream. That much is certain because I just can't. That's going to cause the entire stream to end, and I need to start over again. So I am just going to have to maybe fiddle around a little bit with the output. Let's make it 10,000. Apply. Let's see. Come on, OBS. Get your ass in gear. Why are you like this, YouTube? What are you doing? Yeah, it's delayed and it's so bad. And I don't know why. I do not understand why YouTube is not, why OBS is not sending enough data to YouTube. It's not an internet thing. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings for a faster encoding preset. Can't do a lot much else. Probably more. Okay, here you go. Oh. Come on. OBS, stop being such a pain. Twitch should be back now. And I am a little pissed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little pissed that that YouTube is not cooperating. It's like 1 minute delayed. I see. Man, what the flying burrito? I wonder if this is a result of multi-streaming or if it's just YouTube being a problem. Let me try this. Come on. Please, YouTube, work with me here. I feel like YouTube, I feel like this is an OBS bork. This feels like an OBS bork. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna set it back. And okay. What do I need to do now? But you're sure like, yeah, I figured. Am I lagging on Twitch though? Am I lagging on Twitch? Or did everything just like get really bad and worse? Man, I have no idea where the problem is, but my very strong feeling is that it's on not YouTube, on OBS being a pain. Possibly also some YouTube shenaniganery. What is going on? I hate this. I hate this so much. Okay, what do we do? Actually, let me stop Twitch again and restart it. It's not internet, I am sure. Why am I seeing skip frames due to encoding lag, though? I'm a little curious about that. Let me try turning a couple things off. Exit. All right. We should be back. How is it, YouTube? Are you still being an absolute pain in the rear? Better? Is it? I think it might be a little bit better. Possibly. I see the stream is kind of coming back a little bit. All right, I think we're good. I think we're stable. Not ideal, but stable. All right, I think we're good. All right, here we go. So give me a second. I'm just gonna take a quick, how do I put it? Quick break for just a hot minute, and I'll be back. I'll just stand still perfectly. Okay, so we are back. Hydrate posture, we're good. Okay, we can finally go back to the absolute bullshit that is exit 8. Okay. Everything looks good. And then this one here. Camera, no smoking. Keep left. There should be. Yeah. 1. Chotto. Uh-huh. There we go. Just need to double check. Okay, 2 cameras. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. There was a T-pose. We all know better than to mess with a T-pose. Alright, we're on number 2. 2 down, 6 to go. 2 cameras, the hatch. Huh. Are we running out of frames again? I don't like it. Are we running out of frames again? Options. Huh? Video, borderless. Okay, motion blur on. Frame rate limit. Yeah, let's keep it at 60. What's going on? Why am I dropping frames again? Medium? Let's go for medium. Okay, let me try this. Back in the void? Hopefully not. Are we still losing frames? God freaking damn it. There are 2 vents. I don't think we should have seen the vents. Ah, fucking damn it. Ah. What is wrong with you? This isn't affecting Twitch, right? Why am I skipping frames due to encoding lag? Why? Why are we having encoding lags? What's wrong with you? I have no words. You could put this on low and it'll still be laggy as heck. Sir, this has nothing to do with graphics. You can put it in epic and it's not going to change anything. We're dropping so many. Audio is completely fine. It's just the visuals, yeah? Okay. Let's go back. Output. Balanced. Slowly delaying. Yeah, I figured that was going to be the case. What is wrong with you? All right, I think we're gonna need to jumpstart Twitch, YouTube again one more time. This is gonna be the last time I'm gonna deal with you, YouTube.